We are live from Chicago, Illinois. Welcome everyone to GCW Action, Episode 4.
Tonight, it is Lance Scott versus Kenny Time versus Raed SH for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Kenny, your too old time boy. Raed, you will be better fighting FBK. And at the end of the day, the two word you will hear is, and still the World Heavyweight Champion of the world, Lance Scott.
Tonight, the truth shall prevail, and the truth shall set you free of your worries, as Mikey Truth is competing against the Austrian dynamo in a high-profile championship match, which is why I will be the new global champion, because that is the truth, and the truth hurts.
Tonight, the Austrian dynamo is getting ready for battle, and I will be facing the myth, the legend, the icon Mikey Truth. However, Mikey, I am still obsessed with that global championship, which is why tonight I will retain. And you can keep saying that the truth hurts because it won't hurt me for sure. Mikey, tonight you will learn the truth that losing a match means, because I will beat you inside that squared circle 1, 2, 3.
Tonight, I'm going to become a two-time world heavyweight champion, and I, Kenny Time, will rule the world and drink beer with my buddy Mr. N. This will show to Seminac and others why Kenny Time Incorporated is the smartest investment to possess. The Time Crusher runs wild, baby.
Previously on Global Car Wrestling, Lance Scott decides to make a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship at GCW Action, Episode 4.
I will smash Raed SH career goodbye. In fact, I'm so confident about this. Why don't we make this a triple threat match? GCW Action Episode 4, me, Kenny Time, Raed SH for the World Heavyweight Championship.
During a match with Mr. Kush, Mikey Truth attempted to throw a steel chair to T-Neck, but the Austrian dynamo took the shot. However, tonight it is Mikey Truth versus the Austrian dynamo in a rematch for the Global Championship.
What are you doing, Mikey? You have a match right now. And T-Neck is running away. And Dynamo. Mikey Truth just did a steel chair shot to the Australian dynamo, who was there to watch the match. I was about to go for this lead on the steel chair, and Mikey Truth is able to get away from that. It would have been like a real injury.
After being not able to finish their championship match, Sekta attacked every team competing and claimed that they want their championships back, which is why tonight they have a chance at the goal.
Sekta just laid down blood and said that's all.
At GCW Action Episode 4, we are claiming what's ours.
After confronting the bounty hunter Antic, Jay Hancock agrees to face his brother in order to find out who placed the bounty on him.
I want to know who placed that bounty. You are so eager to collect on my head. I want to challenge you to a fight. You know the name of the person who placed the bounty on my head.
Okay, you have your match, Jay. But first you'll need to defeat your brother.
Me? Defeating my brother? I accept.
A World Heavyweight Championship triple threat match.
It's a triple threat match for the Global Car Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. What will happen? GCW Action Episode 4 starts right now.
It's you Saturday show. This is Global Pro Wrestling Action Episode 4, and we are live from Chicago, Illinois. A great place to be, and we are going to begin with the Tag Team Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the GCW Global Championship.
Oh, excuse me, the Global Championship. And this is the icon, Mikey Truth making his way to the ring.
Introducing the challenger from the City of the Truth, he is the myth, the legend, the icon, Mikey Truth. And now introducing his opponent, weight in at 85 kilograms from Vienna, Austria, he is the Global Pro Wrestling Global Champion, the Austrian Dynamo.
As you can hear, the ovation from the crowd tonight is a hot-packed episode of Global Pro Wrestling Action. We have, in Mikey Truth's words, a high-profile World Heavyweight Championship match in the main event. And here we go, the match is underway, and Mikey Truth already on the offense with that big clothesline and already elbowing the back of the Australian Dynamo. Mikey Truth projecting Dynamo into the ropes. I have no idea what was Mikey doing. That's a running for us now. Mikey going for the pin. Only a two count. Dynamo kicked off. Dynamo with the kid discus punch, sorry. He missed. And Mikey Truth back on the offense on the Australian Dynamo again. And Mikey Truth want to be a two-time global champion, as he said in the opening sequence of the show. And Mikey Truth now projecting the Australian Dynamo into the ropes, trying to give him a punch 3 times, but the Australian Dynamo avoided it. And Mikey Truth finally putting down 1, 2, only a 2 count. Mikey on the third rope, double Alexander. And again, with the pin, 1, 2, and only a 2 count again. Hot card for GCW Action Episode 4 tonight. Mikey Truth with the elbow drop again, attempting to pin the Australian Dynamo. To no effect, Mikey Truth, he is trying to get the psychological advantage because it's a high-profile championship match, as he explained. And Mikey, that's a big kick to the boards there. The Australian Dynamo had to dig. He has to, if he wants to win that match, because Mikey Truth, he's no joke. He is just fresh of a World Heavyweight Championship match against none other than Mr. Kush at OWF 1 last dance. I advise you to go and watch it. It was a beautiful match, and Dynamo with the running splash to the back, third time again. Mikey Truth is finally down, but back up in his feet, and he is looking to take, and that's the mist, the final mist. And Dynamo smartly ducking under, just to be able to stay in the match if You saw Mikey Truth on Global Car Wrestling recently. This is how Mikey Truth was able to get victories in Dynamo with the clothesline right now. In the back suplex. The Austrian Dynamo going for the cover only on 1 count. Dynamo running toward Mikey Truth and Mikey with the test of strength. The same move that the Dynamo to tap out at the last episode of Collision. And Dynamo avoiding the submission maneuver with a running clothesline. And a spear by the Australian Dynamo. And that's how Dynamo is able to win matches at the moment. And if you see the Australian Dynamo hitting the 3 spears, it will be over. And Mikey Truth with the big double axe handle again. And what the hell is he doing? Grabbing the championship. And Dynamo with the bad body suplex. And what a leg drop by the Australian Dynamo. Beautiful leg drop. Perfectly executed. And I thought he was gonna go for it again, but he didn't. Dynamo and Mikey Truth are back inside of the ring, and Dynamo has Mikey Truth send him back outside again. And Mikey is taking his time, taking a breather outside, and Dynamo, he's too nice to not attempt anything outside, any move, any maneuver. And the Australian Dynamo on the third rope with the leg drop on the championship belt. And I have no idea what was that. And Mikey Truth on the third rope with the double axe handle, he missed it. Dynamo, he grabbed the title, he attempted to go for the discus punch with the championship. The referee saw it. Dynamo dropping the belt. And now Dynamo back inside of the ring with Mikey Truth. And Dynamo attempted the spear. Mikey Truth reversed with the spear. And they missed it. And the Australian Dynamo seems to be desperate right now to retain his championship and to give a spear to Mikey Truth. But Mikey Truth, he has a negotiation problem in the moment. And that's a high driver by the Australian Dynamo. And again, reversed into a neck breaker. And at this point, Mikey Truth knows, and he knows that if he take that shot, if he take that spear on his back, it's over for him. And Mikey now is pinning Dynamo in the worst possible way, in the most insulting way that you can do in order to win a championship match. But it didn't work, and Dynamo now is taking back the advantage inside of this match. And Dynamo again with the inverted atomic drop. And Dynamo with the spear reversed into a spine buster. And Mikey Truth running into the ropes, knee drop and elbow drop again, just like in the beginning of the match when he was on the offense. And Dynamo punting Mikey Truth down on the mat. And Dynamo with the suplex, reverse suplex on Mikey Truth. And the Australian Dynamo now with the arm drag and a big force punch. And a spear, the second one. And have you seen how Dynamo landed? He almost broke his back. He wasn't able to give it the third one, but I do not believe that the Australian Dynamo will be able to give that spear after the damage he has been taking on his back. And that's a body slam by the Australian Dynamo now splash, and the Australian Dynamo is looking for a way to put down Mikey Truth right there. And Mikey Truth still fighting back, and he went for the spear again. He missed it again. And Mikey Truth, he is no stranger from the game. He is a true veteran of the game. He knows how to win championships. He knows how to win world titles. Mikey Truth, he is a former heavyweight champion in his own right. And this is quite a test for the Australian Dynamo. He never had to face a wrestler like Mikey Truth one-on-one. In the Australian Dynamo, he is getting his ass beat into the middle of the ring on the mat right there. And seems like Mikey Truth is looking to escape the spear all the time, and that's a second body slam followed by a frog splash. And every time the Australian Dynamo look for the spear, his back is not, his back is saying what, anyway. And Mikey Truth is on the third row with the knee drop from the third row. He missed it. Dynamo able to get back up on his feet in the nick of time, in the last possible second. And now the Australian Dynamo, he's still looking to inflict damage on Mikey Truth. But I do not know if that will be enough. And Dynamo is pinning Mikey Truth 1, 2, and 3. Dynamo retains. It's an incredible championship match from the opening match of the show on GCW Action Episode 4. However, we still have action to go through, but this was a hell of a match and a hell of a performance. And what that's the collective. What are they doing here? I'm digging the new team. Yeah, that's my stupid cousin. And Mikey Truth is saying nope. Oh, and Sebastian is behind the Australian Dynamo with a baseball bat. I believe Dynamo do not know that Sebastian is behind him, and Sebastian is just hitting the champion with the baseball bat. And if that could not be any clearer, anymore crystal clear. Jimmy Johnson outside directing traffic as Claudio and Sebastian are both taking down the Australian Dynamo in the ring. And this is bad, man. The collective with the assault on the Australian Dynamo. And now Claudio is just punching Dynamo with his own championship. This is a 3-on-1 assault. Stay down, Dynamo. Claudio keeps attacking Dynamo with the championship right now. Talking about sweeping the floor. What the... And as you can see, Jimmy Johnson, sorry, he is outside. He did not attack the Austrian dynamo. He was directing traffic as he wanted to send a message that he is going to be the next global champion. This is hard to watch, and the collective is relentless in attacking the global champion. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we will have the debut of a brand new superstar, BM3, Blake Morris III, sorry, but this is going to be after the break. The gold standard, as they call him. From the PK shop. This is up next on GCW Action.
Wonder Boy, it is always uber breed to see you, my brother. Have you seen my new suit?
Yes, I am.
Well, I toughed about what he said, and by showing you respect, it means he showed me respect. So we should join right. It would be uber good, but I don't like Simonak that much. He hasn't earned our respect yet. What about you, Wonder Boy? You were ready for your match tonight?
I am wrestling the new guy tonight, but I don't know his name quite right. BM4, BM5, or BM6. Well, I hope joining Kenny Time Incorporated will give me Uber wins like you, my dude.
Oh my fucking. I will so fuck them. Shit, that hurts. Hey doc, you gotta have something for the pain, right? Give me antibiotics, please.
Well, I can't, but what we can do is a complete MRI, to see if they haven't broke anything by attacking you, then you'll need to go to a radiology center after. Hey, at least you can walk.
How can I help you today?
I'd like to order gold, please.
How would you like to order it?
Standard.
Why?
Because I am the gold standard.
This is Dr. Emerson. Usually he comes with Project Alpha.
Can I get everyone's attention, please? Excuse me for interrupting the show. What I have to say will come with no surprises, but Project Alpha has been itching to get into the ring one-on-one with Jimmy, and it is only fair that in the heart of Extreme next week on Collision, she will get her wishes come true. Jimmy, you have a date with Project Alpha next week. However, tonight, I am not here to talk about Project Alpha. I am here as the lead coach of the Emerson Academy. A few months ago, a brilliant young kid named Blake Morris stepped off my doors, and now he is a global sensation, breaking doors everywhere, in PKS, in WWR, in that other promotion I forgot the name. But now he is in Global Call Wrestling, so without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce you to the next breakout star of professional wrestling, Blake Morris III, BM3.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and it is a one-on-one match with a 10 minutes times limit. Introducing first from PKS, making his Global Call Wrestling debut, the Gold Standard, BM3.
I am excited to be able to do commentary for that match. The man that we call Blake Morris III, BM3, making his Global Call Wrestling debut. And he is all over the place at the moment, in PKS, in the PK show, but also in TWR, and his opponent, he's an Empire legend, Wonderboy.
I am now introducing his opponent from the City of Wonders, one half of Abba Wonder, the man of many wonders, Wonderboy.
And as you may have heard from the ring announcer, Sam Dugtrim, Wonderboy, he is the tag team partner of the Uber Beast, who has qualified for Global Carnage that will be happening at GCW Insanity after Collision episode 28. But this is a test for the Wonderboy. We haven't seen Wonderboy since he lost his match, and Blake Morris already with the running clothesline. So, as I was saying, we haven't seen Wonderboy since he lost his match against Adrian, the Prophet, at the 0 hour at the James 2. And the Wonderboy already going with the reverse DDT and a running leg drop. And if you are Blake Morris III, winning this match is going to be complicated, but and that's a big beautiful drop kick by the Wonderboy, and he is projecting BM3 into the corner of the ring, and that's a wonder drop kick, and the fans here in Chicago, they are loving it, but BM3 is already back on his feet. And Wonderboy put him down again, still putting him down. You have to admire the guts that it takes to stand up against someone like the Wonderboy. And that's a wrestling leg sweep. And BM3 in his project, that's a tornado DDT. And BM3 is having the advantage in that match against Wonderboy, just mashing his head on the turnbuckle, and that was a spear, and he wanted to go for the reverse suplex, and that's a body slam. And look at the size difference. He is not the biggest man, he is not the man with the most weight muscle, but he has an incredible amount of core strength. This is Blake Morris III, and he is rival that we will see on Collision. Beautiful tackle, by the way, that we will see on Collision and at Insanity. 1-2 Dre, who has qualified for the Global Carnage match by winning a triple threat match on the application show on World Wrestling Revolution. And that, what the... He called this Black 5. And again, Black 5. In BM3, he's going to get his first victory on the main stage. What a win, what a debut for that man, BM3, Blake Morris III, the gold standard. And that Black 5 was a thing of beauty to watch. And look at the attendance that we have tonight in Chicago.
Yo, what is up? Time boy, you buying beer? I am doing crypto with Revolut. What is that? Mean I have Revolut crypto but none of them are working? Can you share investment tips? Time boy. Wait, let me see your phone.
Excusez-moi.
Yo, relax, Uber dude. You already got crypto. See, you are learning.
Revolut your way into instant payments. Download Revolut now.
Yeah, sure. No, listen, yes, it will be a pleasure to have you, Gary. Yep, on Collision, we'll get you. You'll be wrestling in the next episode, and we'll be live from New York, so it will be a blast. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Is this thing on? I had to steal a camera because of Snyder out here, so apparently, due to the lack of respect we're getting, our intentions hasn't been made quite clear yet. But very soon, this is going to change. Starting with you, Dynamo. What we did earlier was just a preview. Hey Claudio, you coming or what?
Look at you. You used to be a popular bad guy now. After what you've done to Dynamo, I don't know what to call you in Tennessee terms, but you and your hombres are just a bunch of lazy-ass street girls.
Call me a street girl again. I dare you to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a moment to apologize
for disturbing the course of the show because I've got something to say. So sit back, relax, and close your filthy mouth when I'm talking. That means shut up. On the last episode of OWF Product, we've all seen what happened with Gary, Mr. Kush, and Nathan Smarta. And my opinion is that Kushy Baby is a fraud. Seriously, is Kushy Baby having identity crisis now? I mean, look, I have proof that NWN posted a video titled Kushy Baby Plays Fortnite, which indicated he has the mental intelligence of a 9 years old. The point is, to me, Kushy Baby and Gary Emick are both the same freaking person. And before you ask me why, I am saying that because every time Kush is here, Gary is here. Whether it is on OWF, GCW, or GCW actually. But on the camera, it's not the same. To everyone watching at home, I hope next time, while you will be all watching Collision, you'll be thinking about what I've said. And it is only fitting that I say it now so that we have no bullshit happening for the next match coming up. Now you can sit back, relax, and still keep your freaking mouth shut. Thank you.
The following is a tag team match for the GCW World Tag Team Championships.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, and this is my honor, and on behalf of the entire Global Pro Wrestling locker room, the new GCW Hall of Famer, Mr. Kush. T-Neck and the new GCW Hall of Famer, Mr. Kush, gain the Tag Team Championship chance as they will face sick. Mr. Kush, what the hell is he doing? Frog splash from the top rope, already attacking Nathan Smarta. That's incredible. And Kush with the pin. We have new Tag Team Champions.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Global Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Championship.
And looks like a the emergency. And Kush with the splash. And Kush hasn't moved yet. And I believe Mr. Kush is being injured after that cross splash. And the referee came to check on Mr. Kush. And I think he's going to call the match.
Ladies and gentlemen, by decision of the referee, this match has been declared a no contest.
And there are Ankit 34 and T-Neck Wuhan stopped fighting because of Mr. Kush injuring himself.
Kush, you okay? Kush? Can you stand up?
Beef is 4-4. And Beef wins. Nathan Smarta just laid down Beef. Impressive. And he's running into the ropes. Flying clothesline to place.
We want our Tag Team Championships back. T-Neck, Kush, you have been warned.
Since I just laid down Claudia and Sebastian.
At GCW Action Episode 4, we are claiming what's ours.
Introducing first the challengers, the team of Nathan Smarta and Ankit 824 sector.
The challengers for the Global Core Wrestling Tag Team Championships of the World sector are here, and they want to defeat these two.
Introducing now their opponents, they are the Global Core Wrestling Tag Team Champions of the World, T-Neck, and the GCW Hall of Famer Mr. Kush, Reed World Order.
Mr. Kush and T-Neck, the Global Core Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. This is a rematch from the Emergence 2, and we are going to get that match right now. So there is a little bit of history behind that match, as Kush and T-Neck won the championship by winning a gauntlet tournament, and then at OWF World Series finale, Nathan Smarta impersonated Mr. Kush in order to attack Gary Emmett. And this is why I had to say my piece that I've been holding deep within me ever since I've seen that episode 2 weeks ago. Because what happened is BS, by the way. Anyway, now the match is underway. And we have Ankit 824 fighting against T-Neck, who has been taking a little bit of a couple of kicks from Ankit 824, and he is the big man of the tag match right now. And as you have seen, T-Neck shaking his head up and then going back into the ring, into the game. Mr. Kush is outside. He had a fight with Nathan Smarta, who is the legal man, and Nathan Smarta is looking to go on the third rope clothesline. He got the referee instead of T-Neck. You know, Kush is going to be back in the middle of the ring. This is a brawl, this is a tag team brawl going on. And usually, normally that match was supposed to happen at Collision episode 23. However, during that match, Mr. Kush, he injured himself with a frog splash from the third rope. He had to be taken down to a medical center and to be checked on by the EMTs. And this is the incredible ring awareness by Nathan Smarta, projecting T-Neck into the ropes. T-Neck had been taking a lot of shots, as you can see the blood on the mat, and now T-Neck made the tag to Kush, and then took the clothesline from Mr. Kush. Taking out of the equation Nathan Smarta in order to be able to work on the big man. And there is a huge size difference between Sekta and Kush and T-Neck. However, now Ankit is outside, and Kush with the flying clothesline. Beautiful flying clothesline for Mr. Kush, and the fourth splash. And what a suplex that had to run. And Kush with the clothesline again. And again. And Kush has a steel chair. And he's looking to... Okay, he hit Nathan Smarta with the steel chair relentlessly. Oh my god, what a shot! And what a slam by Nathan Smarta and Kush, taking down everybody. High stakes has the tag team championship hanging in the balance for that championship match, and there is a huge brawl going on outside, and Kush with a splash on the thumbtacks. And Ankit with the leg drop now on Kush. And again, huge brawl going on outside of the ring, and there is champion advantage, meaning that if Sekta gets counted out, Kush and Tinek will still be tag team champions. However, this match will continue until we have a clear and decisive winner, and this is mayhem outside of the ring right now. Bodies being destroyed. Everyone is attacking everyone, and Kush went through the table. And again. And for the third time, Kush went through a table. And that was quite a body slam by Ankit in 24. And Kush itching to go back inside of the ring after the offense he has took, but he was knocked the hell down again. Oh, and what a move on the tax again. This is insane. And it's only right that I right now am talking about what a slam again through the table. It's only right that I in what Tinek now on Ankit. It is only right that I am talking about being insane, because insanity is right around the corner. And on the next episode of Collision, we will be live from the Hand of the Extreme. And Ankit is still outside. I am way the hell out of there, bro. I'm in the fans right now, I'm in the crowd. And Nathan Smarta is spinning Tinek in the middle of the ring. The referee hasn't seen anything as he's attempting to get back order into that match. However, now Tinek is giving a headlock submission on Nathan Smarta, and that's a double arm suplex on the table. Ankit looking to inflict damage, looking to inflict pain on Mr. Kush. Ankit right now, again. Oh my god. Kush is bleeding everywhere. And Hurricane Runner by Ankit. This is not a match. This is just a fight. And what on the steps. And I believe Ankit 824 got counted out outside, meaning he got disqualified. But as I said in the beginning of the match, this match will continue until we have a clear and decisive winner, meaning that the referee's decision does not apply for this match, and this is happening at the discretion of the referee. However, now Nathan Smarta attempted to go for the pinfall as we seems to get back to have, and Kush just clotheslined the ref. Kush just took the words right out of my mouth, and as you can see, the hell is the ref doing? And now Nathan Smarta with the crossface. Kush is using the referee in order to get out of it. And you can hear Kush screaming in agony. Ankit just using the ref as weapon. Okay, that's smart. That's brilliant, by the way. And Kush now pinning Nathan. 1, 2, and 3. Kush and T-neck retains. Scars everywhere on the body of Mr. Kush and his tag team partner T-neck, who tonight have retained the Global Car Wrestling Tag Team Championship. What a hell of a match we have just seen. And Nathan Smarta, he's not done. Nathan Smarta is pissed off. And they are still fighting because, oh, I see now, Ankit just struck Kush belt. And however, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next on GCW action, brother versus brother. Jane Hancock versus Mark Hancock. This is why it is happening on GCW action.
If anyone has the guts to take on the bounty hunter, be my guest. Who is tough enough in this locker room to go one-on-one with the bounty hunter? Come on.
Oh, right. That's Jay Hancock. Jay Hancock is back. Trying to get back with the kick. He gave him the kick and the kick to the midsection. Jay with the drop kick, second drop kick, and it's a 10-minute round. Jay on the rafters. Jay's on the rafters. Swanton down from the rafters. Look who's back. This is Mark Hancock coming back to Global Car Wrestling, former World Heavyweight Champion. And at the hand, attacking Mark Hancock from behind. There's the referee there. But where is the security? And Ankit with the swanton to Mark Hancock. The message has been sent.
Mark, this is just a preview of what's coming next. Go tell your brother. When he returns, I will collect my bounty.
Bounty? Bounty for what? That's the news. 3 times. 4 times.
Can you tell me how many fingers do I have?
My eyes. Oh, it hurts, I can't see.
Relax, relax. It will ran out soon. Antic. I know you won't tell me who placed my brother's head on a bounty and hand him to you, but rest assured. After I defeat you at the Emergence 2, I will find out. And when I do, There is going to be hell to pay.
And he's keeping an eye out on Jay Hancock outside of the ring. Ankit now pinning Mark 1, 2, and that's it. Ankit just defeated Mark Hancock. This is quite a victory for Ankit, who's just running after them now.
Antic, you know I don't usually talk, but I'm fed up right now. I want to know who placed that bounty. You are so eager to collect on my head. I want to challenge you to a fight. If you lose, you will have...
Okay, you have your match, Jay. But first you'll need to defeat your brother.
Me? Defeating my brother? I accept.
Mark, thank you for taking the time to do this interview. My first question would be regarding Jay. Do you have an idea about who put the bounty on your brother's head?
I do not understand why there is a bounty on my brother's head. If there is a bounty that is supposed to be placed on it, should be on my head, because I still have a World Heavyweight Championship match from 13 years ago I haven't forgot.
Will you get into the ring in order to face your brother in your first singles match since the last PWP Worldwide?
Wrestling 102. When it's about checks and championship, even your brother can lose his way, so I'll fight him.
You want the real answer, Sam? Well, I am conflicted between me and my thoughts. Is the bounty on me because of my brother, or did I make powerful enemies? I don't know, Sam, but one thing is sure. It is time to drop the act. And if I have to be necessary evil and defeat my brother to end this, then I will channel my inner Antichrist.
Another life like this you'll never see.
Mark Hancock wishes to teach a lesson to Jay, to his brother, because he has no choice to face him tonight, as Jay wishes to know who is the person responsible to have placed a bounty on his hand. entrance that we have seen for Jay Hancock, who is ready for battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been informed by Snyder that this match will now be contested under extreme rules, meaning there are no count out, no disqualifications, and weapons are legal everywhere.
What an announcement that we have heard, and the match is underway. It's Jay Hancock against Mark Hancock right now. And Jay is already kicking Mark, his brother, and projecting him into the corner of the ring with a drop kick and a second one, and a combination of kicks. Jay wants to know who the hell is the person that placed the bounty on his head, and this is what we will learn. If Jay can defeat Mark, then Jay will have Antic in a one-on-one match on Collision, and Jay is fired up, and that match is going to be an Extreme Rules match too, I believe. And that's a cartwheel kick, Jay launching himself from the ring to the outside, and now as you have seen the weapons outside, and oh my god, what a running bulldog, and a standing powerbomb. That's the intensity that we see from Jay Hancock, and Mark now attempting to counter with a clothesline and a drop kick. And Jay is pinning Mark, only a one count. Mark Hancock, you are going to have to do much more if you want Mark to be laid down. But they are brothers, they train together, they eat together. And oh, what a kick, and that's a bad landing. Jay already taking light tubes, bringing them back inside of the ring, and Jay on the third rope, and the Swanton, he missed how much, and a leg drop from Mark. It's only fitting that we have this match as we are on the way to insanity, and Jay was about to go for the twist of fate. It has been reversed, and a tower slam on that steel cage structure, and a leg drop. There is blood being spilled everywhere ringside right now. However, Mark Hancock is being relentless against his brother. He knows that Jay has no feelings inside of this match. However, Mark is defending himself, and Jay is pinning Mark. That's only a 2 count, and that's a decoy briefcase. Jay attempted to hit Mark Hancock with that briefcase. However, Mark is going to throw the briefcase at Jay. And a drop kick by Mark, hitting Jay Hancock with that metal sheet again. However, Jay with the drop kick, and they are bad, and you can hear Mark screaming in agony. And again, Mark has been taking a load of shots from that metal sheet that Jay is having in his hand. And Mark desperately, oh my god, that kick to the back of the head. As you can see, Jay has no feelings at all of holding back to his brother Mark. And oh my god, he broke the light tubes. And Jay now is going to go on the third rope for a Swanton again on the light tubes. And Mark went for the drop kick on his brother. He missed. Mark is desperately attempting to hang on to whatever life he has left in him, because Jay is going hard. That's an egg on the chair. Now Jay, what the hell is he doing with that glass? And Hurricane went through the glass And now he's gonna go for this. Oh, the violence, the brutality that we are seeing in front of our very eyes right now. And Jay now is on top of a table. Mark, still desperately trying to get back up, taking the fall of the referee as Jay kicked the referee into Mark's hancock. And he was in the middle of the way. He had to move. And Mark now with the running bulldog. And again another one. Mark is going to take back Jay, getting back into the match. He broke the table. The amount of offense these two are willing to inflict on each other is incredible. But it's only fitting. And again at the second table, I am way the hell out of it, man. And this is Mark with the running bulldog into the light tubes. Mark Hancock inflicting pain and violence on Jay, and Mark with the twist of fate on his brother, and again. And a running power slam. And Jay now pinning Mark 1-2, only a 2 count. Blood everywhere on their chest, on their bodies, scars. This is violence. And now Jay giving blows, punching Mark and hitting him with the running bulldog again. And this is the final piece of weaponry that hasn't been destroyed yet. And just now it is, oh my god, the running bulldog. And you can look at Mark's body on his own chest. What the hell are you going to, Jay? Oh no! Jay missed the swanton, neck breaker. In the power bomb on the light tubes. And again face first on the glass. Don't do this. Don't do that. The swanton bomb. Not a second or third time. Oh. I mean, what is the point? At this rate, you are just destroying your body. And I would never have thought in a million years that Jay and Mark would be able to go that far, and this is how Jay is going to get the win.
I am sorry. I love you.
Incredible match from Jay Hancock, who now has a date with the bounty hunter. I am still in shock after what I have seen.
JJ, congratulations on your victory. I see you have channeled your inner thoughts about joining the dark side of the Force J. Well, next week Collision will be in the heart of Extreme and I taught. You might like this, so we will face each other in an Extreme Rules match. And Jay, I know you're sorry, but next week I won't be.
So next week, we are going to have Jay against Intik. However, going up next, the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship triple threat match. Lance Scott takes on Raed SH and Kenny Time. My boy Kenny Time. Good.
What is up? Time boy, you buying beer? I am doing crypto with Revolut. What is that? Mean I have Revolut crypto but none of them are working? Can you share investment tips? Time boy. Wait, let me see your phone.
Excusez-moi. 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 Excusez-moi.
Yo, relax, Uber dude. You already got crypto. See, you are learning.
Revolut your way into instant payments. Download Revolut now.
On the next episode of GCW Collision, we will be live from the home of Extreme from New York City, and Intik is going to face Jay Hancock in an Extreme Rules match on Collision episode 26. We are also going to have Lordswood Beer Incorporated against the White Games. Also, Jimmy Johnson is going to face Project Alpha 1-on-1. And Raed SH is going to take on Farhad VK on the next episode of GCW Collision, episode 26. This is going to be extreme. Or should I say insane? Probably. Anyway, it is going to be time for the main event, the heavyweight championship triple threat match, and that match is supported by Revolut. If you want to help us, please do so by making a donation into our Revolut account.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a triple threat match for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Uber dude, you came to wish me luck.
Yes, Time Boy. Make them know why we call you Time Boy.
Alright, Uber dude, we'll drink beer after I win the belt.
Kenny Time, my boy, filled with determination as he makes his way to the arena.
a surprise. I did not expect you to be here tonight.
Don't you worry about me. Tonight it is revenge time. Go get him, babe.
And look who's back. When the HY, she was attacked by the collective in Lane Scott's master plan to steal Wade SH Heavyweight Championship from him. And you have to admire the motivation of that man, Wade SH, who is getting into battle tonight against not only one but two opponents in Lane Scott and Kenny Time.
No, I'm good, Jimmy. I have a plan as usual. They should all know who we are.
Check the marquee, watch it burn. Heavy heads bowing down for the lesson. Jimmy, Sebastian, Lance, Davey, names cut in heavy gold. Steel frames moving like a mountain. We came, we saw, we took the crown. Y'all must know by now who we are. Y'all must know by now what we do. Y'all must know by now we dominate. You should all follow the collective. The collective, the collective, the collective, yeah, yeah. The collective, the collective, yeah, yeah. Rip the titles off the wall, snatch the throne right before the crash. We are the storm, we are the thunder, we are the lightning, raining on your parade. Cold sweat running down your spine, empty chairs where the winners used to sit. Now it's us, only us. Y'all must know by now who we are. Y'all must know by now what we do. Y'all must know by now we dominate. You should all follow the collective. The collective. The collective. The collective. Yeah, yeah. Sebastian calling the plays. Lance setting the pace. Davey locking the door. Jimmy wanting some more. The stage is shaking. The ground is breaking. The world is taking the back seat. Y'all must know by now who we are. Y'all must know by now what we do. Y'all must know by now we dominate. You should all follow the collective.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a triple threat match for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing challenger number 1 from Tel Aviv, Israel, weighed in at 124 kilos, Raed SH. Introducing challenger number 2 emanating from Newport Town, England, the man that controls time, Kenny Time. And now introducing their opponent, he is the Global Core Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, representing the collective, Lance Scott.
And here we go. This is the main event of tonight's show. There is a big fight field in the air, as Lance is and what a kick to Kenny Time, and an elbow drop to Raed, SH, Lance Scott, and Raed is fighting back, and it's a double team on the heavyweight champion of the world. And this is what you want to do, taking down the world heavyweight champion, take down the man that is the target right now in order to become the champion. However, Raed does not like Kenny Time that much. Raed became the world heavyweight champion by defeating Kenny Time in the past. However, Kenny Time never cashed in on his rematch for that championship, which is why now we are having a triple threat match. And Raed right now is giving a Samoan drop to Lance Scott, and now one to Kenny. Raed's cleaning the house, and a clothesline to Lance. Raed is fed up. Lance being projected into the ropes, and that's a double suplex. I have no idea what they have right now to make misspelling stuff. And when he was about to send Kenny Time outside of the ring, he didn't do it, and now Lance Scott has been sent outside, and Kenny Time drop kicking Raed SH. Raed looking to again send Kenny Time out as he just did. And the hell is Raed's doing? That's Lance Scott is back in the ring. A steel chair. Raed has taken a chair. That's FBK behind Raed.
Don't do it that way. If you want to win, do it the right way, right? Or I'll kick your ass.
Fahad FBK just took the steel chair from Raed SH. And Kenny behind. He was about to go for the time crusher. He missed. And again, he missed it. Raed holding on to not take that move, but Raed kicking Kenny. And Kenny with the powerbomb. And that's Daniel Wolf with the chair attacking a referee as he was checking on both Kenny Time and Raed SH.
Daniel Wolf, I'll get my foot up your ass, Wolfman.
And Lance with the kick. Seizing the opportunity Come on, Kenny. Fight back. And Lance again with the kick. With the kick. Lance Scott retains the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and still GCW World Heavyweight Champion, Lance Scott.